Welcome, my name is Sebastian and I'm going to cast a game of Master, who is green protoss in upper left corner, and hurT, who is blue zerg in lower right corner. As you can see, this map is Fighting Spirit. It is 4-player map, very popular, everyone know it. And this is replay of the week for ICCup. As you can see right now, zerg is scouting in wrong direction, and apparently protoss is going for some kind of fast expansion right now. Both of these players are from Korea, so you can expect very high skilled play from both of them. And I have to say that protoss have 400 APM. 400. I'm not even sure if I'm able to type so fast. Right now protoss is scouting in the wrong direction, but as you can see they are cross position, so it doesn't matter. I think as I mentioned before, both players are Korean. They are very high skill players. They are very fast, very good. And right now zerg is getting a 9 pull. No, I'm sorry. Zerg is getting over pull. I make a small mistake. Well, usually in protoss versus zerg decide to go 9 pull instead of over pull, but yeah, I think it's not such a bad decision after all. As we can see, protoss finally was able to scout what zerg is doing. Meanwhile, he get his forge up, and right now zerg is getting an expansion. Protoss was unable to deny it in any way, and I'm pretty sure that, yeah, protoss is going to play standard right now. It's getting some cannons, nexus, then gate at this point. Of course there are some zerglings, so probably gate before nexus. Well, 4 zerglings from zerg right now, so there will be some action right now. But I'm pretty sure that protoss is going to play safe. Of course there's only one cannon. I'll be surprised because it's a quite big choke and I would expect rather 2 cannons. Either way, protoss decides to get nexus before gate, and it doesn't matter because zerg is sending his zerglings in the wrong direction. So he won't be able to do any kind of damage, and right now protoss just blocked this choke over here. Of course it is quite big choke, and I'm almost sure that he would be able to sneak some kind of zergling over here. Either way, it doesn't matter because zerg decide to move back his zerglings and he get another hatchery. So he's going for macro oriented game right now. And meanwhile, well, protoss is doing everything standard. Zerg finally would be able to deny this scouting from protoss, or maybe not. As you can see, this probe is was staying alive for a very long time. I would expect gas at this point, but since he didn't get it at this point, I'm expecting that he's going for some kind of early rush with his zealots. Of course there are some zerglings out, and either way it doesn't matter because they just passed by this zealot. They didn't notice him, and this zealot is going to make some kind of damage over here. Of course there is only like 1-2 drones here, so yeah. And meanwhile these zerglings were able to, you know, try to kill this zealot. This zealot here over was able to kill 1 drone, and zerg is trying to hunt down this zealot, and the second zealot is right now damaging hatchery in lower left corner. as you can see, for some reason Zerg decides to move back with his Zerglings. These zealots over here dealing a lot of damage. And either way, well, Zerg is a bit idle because he's doing nothing about this zealot over here. Two Zerglings won't be enough to deal with this zealot. As you can see, he gets into sweet spot, so it will be a bit difficult for him to Zerg to kill zealot here. He will get a lot of kills. Well, only one. I'd be surprised. And either way, Protoss, as I mentioned, probably going for zealot rush, but I can't see +1 attack from Protoss. I have no idea why. Of course, he's getting standard Corsair. Instead of sending him to scout, he's trying to kill this overlord over here. He's getting his first kill. Meanwhile, Zerg get his spire up, so soon there will be some scourges to deal with these Corsairs. Zerg is getting some very nice wall-in. It's not perfect wall-in, but you would be able to, block this small choke with X, so I think it would be very effective. And what else? Well, Protoss decided to send his Corsair to get some scouting information. Of course, he's trying to get some harassment, but he must look out for scourges. As you can see, they are almost ready to pop out. That's right. There's some Zerglings in the middle of the map. Because I'm not sure if he would be able to do any kind of damage with these Zerglings. Either way, Protoss finally is getting his +1 upgrade. It's a bit late, I think, but it probably that doesn't matter, and he's moving out with his zealots. Meanwhile, Zerg decide to place his Zerglings on this second expansion. It's very nice wall-in, I like it. Well, this wall-in over here is also very nice. Meanwhile, there's some stuff happening, but I have no idea why. Where? And there is some Hydralis incoming. So I meant Lurker incoming. So it's going to be great against these zealots. Here is also very nice wall-in, as you can see. Because even if zealots would try to run by over here, it would be difficult because of these drones. And right now he's moving to this second expansion. There's already 2 Dark Templars out. And there is no Overlord here. This Overlord trying to move here, but there's already this Corsair, so this Corsair will be able to kill this Overlord easily. Of course, there's only one Hydralis as anti-air, and right now Protoss is doing a lot of damage with this Dark Templar. He was able to kill, Zerg was able to kill one Corsair, and a lot of drones are going down. 9 kills on this Dark Templar, so this Dark Templar was very effective. He killed a lot of drones, a lot of Zerglings, and there is zealots in second expansion of Zerg, and they also do a lot of damage. Every drone that was here was dead right now. Zerg is trying desperately to defend his expansion. He's making some Zerglings, but there is a reinforcement incoming from Protoss. There is like 2 Hydralis. He's probably waiting for some Lurker attack. And his Zerg is so low on drones right now. There is more zealots incoming. More zealots are able to do more and more damage. These zealots have +1, so they have no problem with these Zerglings and with these drones. There is this second colony incoming, but second colony against 5 zealots it won't be easy for it. 4 zealots right now, and Zerg is trying all he can do to defend it, but he's just losing a lot of Zerglings, a lot of drones in the process. These zealots had a lot of kills, and now Corsair is incoming, and this Corsair is going to kill every Overlord here, because there's no anti-air. There's even more zealots incoming. They're completely destroying any kind of units inside of this base, and finally there's Lurkers. I'm pretty sure this Lurker is going to be able to handle with these zealots over here. And still I can't see any observers from protoss, so he would have to move back for now. Of course, he still have problems with these cursors, and you have no drones mining in this second expansion. Whoa! Well, I have to say that zerg was very effective to get rid of these cursors, but still he have no mining on this expansion, so it's very bad. There is some random lurker that is probably going to end up dead. He's running away. Is he going to run away? Is he? He's going to be cut off by probe. Oh no! And this lurker is going down. Oh no! Wait. He was able to somehow sneak by. He's trying to run away. There is some Dark Templar. One shot would be enough, I think. There are some random dying lurker here, and this lurker is trying to run away, and probably he would be able to run away. There are some goons already out. Well, since Protoss loses his Corsair, so he must get some kind of anti-air right now. Of course I can't see any Italy, so probably doesn't matter. Zerg is getting more and more lurkers right now. He's trying to get some kind of economy because, as I mentioned before, he loses all of his drones, and right now he's making mostly drones. Of course there's a lot of idle larvae over here. And army of Protoss are slowly rising. He's getting some Templars. I still can't see any observer from Protoss. I have no idea. Right now observer is starting to producing, so he probably would have to wait for this observer. When he get more Corsairs, I'm surprised. More Corsairs, because some time ago he lost all of his Corsairs and he was able to get more and more Corsairs either way. Zerg decided to move back a bit with his lurkers. Protoss decides to kill Scourges with his Storm, and right now he's making some kind of harassment with his Corsairs, but he's losing some of them. Of course Protoss was trying to attack, but he wasn't able to because there are lurkers over here and Protoss have no detection. Observer is now incoming, so I think that Protoss won't have any kind of problems to kill this expansion right now, because there are only 5 Sunkens and Lurker. Of course this walling is perfect, I think. So if Zerg would be able to get some reinforcements in time, I think he might have some kind of chance. Meanwhile Zerg get his another expansion over here in the lower left corner, and right now Protoss is attacking. There is Zerg is surrounding Protoss from behind. He might be able to snipe these Templars. As you can see, these Templars have a lot of well, no, maybe not a lot, but enough kills. And whoa, there was these lurkers come just in time to deal with these zealots. These zealots weren't able to reach these Sunkens, so they get a lot of damage from these Sunkens. It's a shame that I couldn't see how many they were able to kill. And some Zerglings just cleaning up these Templars. So Protoss lose a lot of his units, but as you can see here, Protoss have very nice economy, so he's easily able to get more and more units right now. Whoa, there are only 5 lurkers over here. I was actually expecting that Zerg at this point would have much more lurkers. Of course there are some mutas probably to snipe some Templars, but I'm not quite sure that is a good idea, because as you can see Protoss is getting more and more goons, so he won't have any kind of problem against air units at this point. Of course, I'm not quite sure if he have range for goons, I have to say. Oh, this poor little goon is blocked over here. Also Zerg is trying to deny any additional expansion from Protoss, but I'm also pretty sure that sooner or later Zerg should also try to start to think about getting some kind of expansion. He's trying to snipe some Corsairs over here, and meanwhile Protoss decide to secure this position to make another expansion over here. I don't think that he would have any kind of problems with it. Meanwhile Zerg is supply block, and he's very behind on supply. He's getting some hive, so I'm expecting some hive tech sooner or later. I can't see anyone right now.